Hey, what do you know? How the hell are you? It's a scruffy old slick one back. Let's see, Monday night I went to the Amherst Theater and saw the new Michael Moore movie with West. She had a free ticket, so she took me along, and we checked out Capitalism, a Love Story, the new Michael Moore. Great fucking movie. Excellent. Let me tell you, you watch this movie and you go from rage to sadness to laughing your ass off, especially when he's got the police crime tape and he's wrapping it around Bank of America at the end of the movie. There was one story in there where this dude's wife works for Walmart. So does he, as a matter of fact. And she gets cancer and dies relatively young, like age 35. The guy's stuck with $100,000 in medical bills because he has a shit insurance policy. And it turns out Walmart has this thing they call peasant insurance, where they take out life insurance policies on their employees. And not like managerial upper echelon people, but just regular people that work at the store. And so Walmart makes $80,000 from this woman's death that worked for the company, that was just a clerk. And here's this poor bastard stuck with $100,000 in bills. And of course, Walmart didn't offer to help him with the burial or anything. And there was people getting evicted from their homes. And then they showed, the demise of the middle class, basically starting with Ronald Reagan and deregulation and right on through Clinton. And, he took his shots at Democrats as well as the Republicans. He interviewed some priests about capitalism. He interviewed like 3 priests about capitalism. They all said it was evil. And some cool stuff in the movie. It's entertaining as hell, too. They even uncovered an FDR speech. I guess it had never been seen before, this footage, where after he gave a radio address, he says, keep the cameras rolling. And he ripped off these 10 things. He wanted to make an amendment to the Constitution, which would guarantee every American a decent job, health care, a decent home to live in, and in this list of 10 things. And then he died like 9 months after that. And then they showed how Europe had used a lot of these ideas in their Constitution and whatnot. Of course, we didn't, but very informative. It's funny, too, because, Michael Moore is funny. He's hanging out. You probably saw the clips where he's on Wall Street, and he's there to make a citizen's arrest, and he's got the money bags, and he's coming to get the taxpayers' money back. It's pretty cool. You got to see it. I could go on and on about it, but you got to check it out. Capitalism, a Love Story. I think it's Michael Moore's best movie yet, and I think Michael Moore, probably without a doubt, the most important filmmaker of our time. No question about it. But yeah, fucking peasants insurance. And they found some paperwork, and that's what they called it, peasants insurance. And they're asking this lawyer, well, gee, why do they call it that? I mean, it's not too hard to figure out. And they weren't the only company that did it. There were some other blue chip companies that also took life insurance out on their employees. And I'm wondering if Citadel took out any life insurance on me. They probably did. Somewhere there's a policy with my name on it. They're probably hoping I croak, so I won't do my slick cast anymore. But you gotta see it. You gotta see it. I guess one of the final insults to injury is they're showing this guy that got kicked out of his family's farmhouse because his mortgage payments kept going up. He must have got one of those. He must have taken out a home loan, and they kept jacking the interest up on it. He probably didn't read the fine print, and his payments went from $1,500 a month to $2,500 a month to $3,000. And he couldn't do it, so they boot him out of his house. And when they evict you, the banks hire these companies to come in for $1,000. They pay him $1,000, and they basically take any shit that's left in the house and clean it out. So the final insult to injury is the family that gets booted out ends up saying, yeah, we'll take the $1,000, we'll do it ourselves. And they're just burning all their stuff in a pile somewhere. It's sad.